Hercules, the most renowned hero of Greek mythology, was born into a world of both privilege and peril. His birth was not just a simple event, but a complex tale woven with divine interventions and mortal fears. Zeus, known for his amorous escapades, disguised himself as Alcmene's husband, Amphitryon, to father Hercules. This act of deception was not uncommon for Zeus, who often meddled in the lives of mortals. This act of divine deception enraged Hera, Zeus's wife and queen of the gods. Hera, known for her jealousy and vengeful nature, could not tolerate another of Zeus's illegitimate children. Hercules' very existence became an affront to her, fueling a vengeful hatred that would plague him throughout his life. Hera's wrath was relentless, and she sought every opportunity to make Hercules suffer. Alcmene, fearful of Hera's wrath, exposed the infant, hoping to spare him from a terrible fate. She believed that abandoning him might save him from the goddess's fury. Athena, goddess of wisdom and warfare, discovered the abandoned baby. She saw the potential in the child and knew he was destined for greatness. Recognizing his divine parentage, she brought him to Hera, tricking her into nursing the child. Athena's cunning plan was to ensure Hercules received the divine nourishment he needed. Hera, unaware of the infant's true identity, suckled Hercules. The divine milk granted him extraordinary strength and resilience. Realizing the child's identity, Hera ripped him from her breast, scattering her milk across the heavens, creating the Milky Way. This celestial event marked the beginning of Hercules' tumultuous journey. Even in infancy, Hercules displayed extraordinary strength, strangling 2 serpents sent by Hera to kill him in his crib. This early display of power foreshadowed the incredible feats he would accomplish in his lifetime. Hera's relentless hatred cast a long shadow over Hercules' life. She afflicted him with madness, causing him to murder his own wife and children, a tragedy that would haunt him forever. Driven to the brink of despair, Hercules sought redemption. He consulted the Oracle of Delphi, hoping to atone for his sins. The oracle instructed him to serve his cousin, King Eurystheus of Tiryns, for 12 years. Eurystheus devised a series of seemingly impossible tasks for Hercules, known as the 12 labors. These labors were cruel tests designed to break Hercules' spirit. With each completed labor, Hercules would atone for his past sins and secure his place among the legends. The first of Hercules' 12 labors was a confrontation with the Nemean lion. This monstrous creature possessed a hide impervious to mortal weapons. Undeterred, Hercules ventured into the lion's lair, armed with his trusty club. His initial attempts to slay the beast proved futile. Realizing the futility of conventional weapons, Hercules relied on his cunning and raw strength. He wrestled the lion, eventually trapping it within his powerful grip. Finally, Hercules used his immense strength to crush the life out of the lion. He skinned the beast with its own claws. The first of Hercules' 12 labors was a confrontation with the Nemean lion. This monstrous creature possessed a hide impervious to mortal weapons. Undeterred, Hercules ventured into the lion's lair, armed with his trusty club. His initial attempts to slay the beast proved futile. Realizing the futility of conventional weapons, Hercules relied on his cunning and raw strength. He wrestled the lion, eventually trapping it within his powerful grip. Finally, Hercules used his immense strength to crush the life out of the lion. He skinned the beast with its own claws. The second labor proved even more daunting than the first. Hercules knew that this task would test his strength and cunning like never before. Hercules faced the Lernaean Hydra, a monstrous water serpent with 9 heads, one of which was immortal. This creature was unlike any other he had encountered. What made the Hydra truly fearsome was its regenerative ability. For every head severed, 2 more would grow in its place. This made the beast nearly invincible. Undeterred, Hercules set out to confront this multi-headed menace. He knew that brute strength alone would not be enough to defeat it. Armed with his sword and a burning torch, Hercules engaged the Hydra. The flames would be crucial in his strategy to overcome the beast. Recognizing the need for a new strategy, Hercules called upon his nephew Iolaus for assistance. Together, they devised a plan to counter the Hydra's regeneration. As Hercules severed each head, Iolaus would cauterize the wound with a burning torch, preventing regeneration. This teamwork was essential to their success. Together they systematically destroyed each of the Hydra's mortal heads. Their combined efforts turned the tide of the battle. Finally, only the immortal head remained. This was the most challenging part of their quest. With a mighty blow, Hercules severed it from the beast's body and buried it deep beneath a heavy rock. The battle was won, and the Hydra was no more. The third labor took Hercules to the icy peaks of Mount Erymanthus. His task to capture the Erymanthian boar, a monstrous creature that terrorized the countryside. This was no ordinary boar. It possessed immense size and strength. Hercules, undeterred by the treacherous terrain, ventured into the boar's territory. He knew that brute force alone would not be enough to subdue this creature. He tracked the boar through the snow-covered forests. Finally, he found it, a behemoth of muscle and fury. Rather than confront the boar head-on, Hercules used his intelligence. He let out a mighty roar, startling the creature and driving it into a deep snowdrift. Trapped and disoriented, the boar was bound with heavy chains by Hercules. The fourth labor presented Hercules with a different kind of challenge: to clean the Augean stables, a task that seemed insurmountable even for a hero of his stature. King Augeas of Elis possessed a herd of cattle of divine origin, renowned for their strength and beauty, a symbol of his wealth and power. The stables housing these cattle had not been cleaned in 30 years, resulting in a mountain of filth and decay that seemed impossible to remove. Hercules approached King Augeas and struck a bargain. If he could clean the stables in a single day, he would receive a tenth of the king's cattle, a reward fit for a demigod. Augeas, confident in the impossibility of the task, readily agreed, thinking he had nothing to lose and much to gain from this wager. Hercules, using his immense strength and ingenuity, diverted the course of two mighty rivers, the Alpheus and the Peneus, a feat that required both brawn and brains. He channeled their powerful waters through the Augean stables, washing away years of accumulated filth in a matter of hours, a sight to behold. Hercules completed the task in a single day, leaving the stables spotless and proving his unparalleled prowess. King Augeas, however, reneged on his promise, refusing to pay Hercules his due, claiming that the rivers, not Hercules, had done the work. Hercules later returned to Elis, waging war against Augeas and claiming his rightful reward, ensuring that justice was served and his honor restored. Throughout his labors, Hercules' relationships with the gods played a pivotal role in his successes and failures. Hera, consumed by her jealous rage, constantly sought to thwart him. She sent monsters to kill him and unleashed storms to hinder his progress. However, not all the gods were aligned against Hercules. Athena, goddess of wisdom, warfare and justice, often intervened on his behalf. She provided him with guidance, gifts and divine protection. Hermes, the messenger god, lent him his speed and cunning. Hephaestus, the blacksmith god, crafted him powerful weapons. Poseidon, god of the sea, calmed the waves for his voyages. These divine alliances were a testament to Hercules' growing renown and the recognition of his extraordinary destiny. Despite his divine parentage and superhuman abilities, Hercules was not immune to the complexities of human emotion and relationships. He experienced love, loss and betrayal in equal measure. His first marriage to the noble Megara ended in tragedy due to Hera's machinations. Driven mad by the goddess's influence, Hercules killed Megara and their children. This act of horror served as a constant reminder of the fine line between his humanity and his divinity. Hercules' second marriage to Deianira also ended in tragedy. Deianira, fearing that Hercules would leave her for another, unwittingly poisoned him with a potion. Consumed by the poison, Hercules was engulfed in flames. As his mortal body burned, his immortal essence ascended to Mount Olympus, where he was welcomed by the gods. The story of Hercules, passed down through generations, continues to resonate with audiences today. He embodies the struggle against adversity, the triumph of the human spirit over seemingly insurmountable odds. His 12 labors remind us that even in the face of overwhelming obstacles, courage and determination can lead to victory. Hercules' story is not just about physical strength, but also about moral courage. He battled not only monsters and men, but also his inner demons. His journey from a rage-filled demigod to a redeemed hero offers a message of hope. Hercules' legacy extends far beyond the realm of mythology, inspiring countless works of art, literature, and film. In a world often defined by its challenges, the story of Hercules serves as a timeless reminder of the power of the human spirit.